Do you know what? It'd be hard to beat Scholesy. I look at my time in United, people are about people who have different work in different industries. You can't beat competition. At Man United, I always remember we'd have practice games, maybe if you don't maybe a game on a Tuesday or a Thursday, 11-11, 10-10, and I'd line up and I'd look across who I'm up against. This is a training. He scores in body. It could be me and Incy, Varane, Robbo, and you're looking going, this is a training game. And what we found is, well, we kicked lumps out of each other. They'd probably kick me more than I'd kick them. So when training was finished, I swear on my kid's life, I'd get back in the dressing room going, I knew damn well Saturday would be easier. I knew our league game on Saturday, whoever played, would be easier than the practice game. So the competition we had, with Scholesy for an all-round midfielder, he could tackle, he could pass it, and I always think for any modern midfielder who can get you 15, 20 goals a season is brilliant. And let's be, I know it's having a bit of banter here, but listen, Lampard and Gerrard are bloody good players as well. For their contributions, the goals they got and the assists, for a midfielder, fantastic. But because I played with Scholesy, he gets the nod.
We're not done yet. Who would you like?
Got the mic.
Hi, Roy. Last night, well, we're Spurs supporters, right? Dele Alli. Yay!
Spurs?
Yeah, yes.
This won't take long.
Really? Last night, Dele Alli made a shockingly bad tackle. Nearly broke the man's leg. How do you sort of say to a young lad like that? How do you make the difference? You know, how do you rein it in between aggression and sort of stupidity?
I don't know if I'm the right one to be honest. I didn't think the tackle was that bad, but not shortly yellow. But no, what I do get with players, and obviously by Ali, I think when you're in the middle of a battle, yeah, you can cross that line. I've done it a number of times. But you hope he's a young player who will learn from it. So again, when you give a bad tackle like that, like I've done, obviously you take your medicine, you have to take your red cards. And ultimately afterwards people go, oh, then you get criticised. And the bottom line is you're letting your team down. Now people give me, say, well I got sent off a few times. Well, I think I was always unlucky with the referees I had. But, that was a bad tackle, definitely. But to me, I was surprised that he seemed surprised that he got a red card. And ultimately he left his team down, so yeah, but he's a young player, he's a good player, and hopefully he will learn from it.
Yeah, it was a red card all day long, like even though we're Spurs supporters, you know, but people learn. I
was joking. Yeah. I think he should have got 2 reds for it.
I used to like you.
I didn't get the last. Join the club. There's millions of them out there.
Okay, one more question. Where's the microphone?
I want to ask, Ireland versus Holland at Lansdowne Road was probably one of the best games I was ever at in my life. And I have to say, your attitude you showed at the start with that tackle set the tone. And Lansdowne Road was the noisiest I ever heard it. How did you find that game? Could you share anything of that day?
Well, I think well, clearly we were going to be up against it that day with the Dutch team, the players they had. Did I plan on tackling somebody in the first few seconds? Probably. I think it was on Overmars. Did he play for Arsenal at the time? I'll tell you what was going through my head at the time, right? It goes to him, he does miscontrol it, and my eyes lit up. I was staggering. It was like being back in Club Berlin in Cork in 1992 when you walk around there, you know. And yeah, but did that put a marker down for the game? I do think supporters, we all don't watch goals, but I'm like everybody, I think I like the physical side of football. It's probably gone out of the game a little bit now, and tackling is a massive part of the game. And I enjoyed the tackle. Did it set the tone for the game? I don't know, did it lift the fans? Maybe it did. Not that Overmars, like I'm not looking for any plaudits because Overmars, you know, he would be the bravest guy on the planet. Let's not kid ourselves. You know. If it was Yap Stand, I might have thought about it. Overmars, I thought, listen, he's just a starter. I'll have him all day. And, the only downside to that great day was obviously the guy who scored. Who's been living off it ever since. He tends to forget there was only 10 lads with him that day, and I was sure, can't have everything.
I think, to be fair,
These
Roy,
kids, one more?
one more.
That's what she said. No. Can I say that loudly?
Up at the
There's a
front.
couple of kids here.
Up at the front.
They can have a fight between
Come
them.
here, come here.
Hi Roy,
Hi.
my name is JP McGuinness, and my question is, would you like to be Man United manager?
Maybe not this week. There's a few things on. It's the best question of the night. Is that fair already? Get it started. So no, good question. Well, with my track record at Ipswich, I'm not sure I'd be at the top of the list. But I suppose if you want to work with the best and manage the best, then who knows? I never thought when I was growing up I'd play for Man United, and I do say to kids now, listen, aim for the stars, think big. So yeah, why not? Follow that one.
Hi Roy, my name is Donald Garvey. I'm from Milton, and my question is, what's the best match you've ever played in?
That's not something great. Again, good question. So you two are good. You should be up here. Future Ant Deck there, I think. Best match I played in. Do you know what? The games, obviously rivalry with United, Liverpool and City, but the Liverpool and Man City games, well, no, I like beating Man City. Liverpool, I never had that hatred towards Liverpool. The games I really enjoyed was the Arsenal games because the rivalry. The Arsenal, I always enjoyed Arsenal, and I'll explain to you, as a player, my mindset was always, I'm going into battle, obviously the physical side of it. And my body, I swear, if we were playing Arsenal on the Saturday, and any kind of knocks I might have had, on a Monday or Tuesday when I was getting ready for Arsenal games, and that's because I respected Arsenal and the player, I would feel the aches and pains in my kind of injuries, my hip, my knee, knowing I was going into battle because I knew I was going to suffer, and it was great. And obviously I was hoping they'd suffer. So I always look forward to the Arsenal games. Is there one that stands out against Arsenal? We beat them in the semi-final. The tunnel, the tunnel was a good one, yeah. Like, the tunnel stuff. And again, everyone made a big song and dance in the tunnel, and it wasn't even my fault. I wasn't even involved. Story of my life. There I was, walking by, minding my own business, and what we found is that a few of the players, the Arsenal lads, had to go at Gary Neville and Gary and Phil, I think, in the warm-up. So Gary comes in just before the game starts because you go back in to go back up. And Gary was next to me. Now Gary is a grown man at this stage. Roy, they said they're waiting for me in the tunnel. Who? Through the Arsenal lads. Relax, will you? Relax. And that's exactly the way it was. They were waiting for me. Honestly, I swear to God. I'm being polite about it with that stuff. And so the Ash stuff that they had Mark Q on Vieira, a couple of lads who you think would be pretty handy. And I got back down the tunnel as again, but I forgot the captain's armband. So as I went back up and as I came out, it was a big kicking off, obviously waiting for Gary. And I got involved. Apparently later on they said we should have been sent off. You can be sent off in the tunnel before the game, which would have been a good start. And I had to go back at Patrick, and we won the game.
I think that's a good point to end.
Hello,
tonight.
my name is Keelan Carter.
At the back?
Yeah.
Good man.
Who was the best player you ever played with?
Played with Paul McGrath was pretty decent, Ryan Robson, Scholesy, Nicky Butt was a really tough boy. Bex wasn't bad. Bex was a really good player. Giggsy, Lee Sharp, Kinchelskis, Jesus, Mark Hughes was pretty decent, let me tell you. Scored big goals in big games. Brian McClare, Dion Dublin, in case you're speaking to him. Schmeichel wasn't bad. Who else? Cantona was a good character. And what again, when you're playing for Man United, I look at United's run at the moment, and basically they've beaten nobody in 3 months. Swansea, Sunderland, West Brom, Spurs. United, I judge United how they do in the big games. Chelsea coming up and 1 or 2 others. If you want to play for Man United to be successful, you got to win them big games. Again, forget about beating West Brom and Sunderland. That's, Man United used to do that in the 80s. Although maybe they didn't. The best player, Paul McGrath was pretty decent. Paul was decent. And I know we're finishing up tonight. I obviously want to wish the family well, Ronan, and after tonight, the crowd, I think the fact you've been so quiet has definitely helped tonight. So, no, jokes aside, thanks for that. It does help when you're trying to have a kind of a bit of a Q&A, and as well.
Thank you very much. I'll take that.